Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a different type of video, if I do say so myself. We're going to be doing like a couple of tips and tricks for new players who are coming to Siege or have Siege and think they aren't doing too well. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be about. I'm in a private game to, just show you a couple of examples. So I'll probably like state something, give an explanation, and then possibly show you it. And our first tip: use your drones. Drones could be used as a pretty much second life. It could provide you with valuable intel. That could possibly lead you to victory in the game. Could say I'm breaching the garage right here, and if we go in here and look, there's this portion where they could just come out, they have more cover, but we could use this drone hole, and say somebody's peeking this, and I use my drone to come in here, and I see them. I could give a call out to the team that is behind the shelves in the garage. So yeah, first tip: use your drone. The drones, as I said, very useful. Second tip: lean. Okay, there's a leaning mechanic in Siege, right? And as I browse on YouTube and watch a couple of Siege videos, I come across videos of like new players coming to Siege, and this isn't restricted straight to console. This I'm sure there's PC players that don't lean, but I see people out here just doing this pretty much, where as they can do this, expose less of their body. See?
Time limit reached.
Yeah, we've reached the time limit. And I'll show you a couple of more tips as we go on through. So yeah, it's another tip: lean. Well, let's play as Chanka. Third tip? Yeah. Third tip:
protect the bombs.
find the perfect op for you, okay? So, there's a lot of ops, or, characters in the game, whatever you want to call them. And you want to find that perfect one for you at the start. So one way to do that is watch YouTube videos. YouTube videos are really helpful in Siege with finding the perfect character for you, because say you played a lot of matches and you have enough renown to buy somebody, but you don't want to waste your money on somebody who isn't a good op for you. So one way is to go on YouTube, and look up like how to play Twitch in Rainbow Six Siege, or how to play Jaeger in Rainbow Six. That will help out a lot with you. Another tip is learn your maps. So if you want to, so as a new player, you might hear about Pro League sometimes, and you might be like, oh, I don't want to be in Pro League, but I want to play ranked a lot. So, you might be asking, well, why should I, learn maps in the beginning, when I'm not even, like, at a certain level to play ranked? Because, and one thing is, and why you should do that is because, you want to have that advantage over them. So, say I'm playing attack and I'm coming up, gray stairs, and, I don't get the call out that somebody's in main bedroom, so I'm watching bathroom door, and then I get shot from right here. Whereas, I'm coming up gray stairs, and, I hear a call out, or I give a call out to a teammate, I could always watch main bedroom and get into more cover, and always go for that flank. And flanks are also another reason why you can, if you learn your maps, you can find that, that perfect flank that, maybe that person that you're versing against doesn't know of yet. Fifth tip, as you play Siege further on, warm up. Warming up will help you a lot in performing better. I warm up almost every day now. Just in between that, so if you warm up, it will definitely help you, I guess stay with the program, I guess.
You've reached the time limit.
Yeah, if you warm up, it will pretty much, cause, I'm gonna go off a little bit of, I'm gonna go a bit off topic, but say you just played, some COD, and you're getting ready to play Siege, but you're not, performing well, and then the next day you play COD, and then you warm up, and then you see that you're performing well. It's probably because COD and Siege both have very different play styles. Siege is like a little bit slower paced than COD, where COD is fast paced, there's possibly constant shooting and all that. So if you warm up, it will pretty much get you into the mindset. It will get you acquainted with the different movement systems from other games, and, yeah.
5 seconds before insertion. You've located a bomb.
Sixth tip,
Make your way to its location and
find the perfect loadout for you. So, I play a good amount of Zoth, and, lately I've been playing with different, loadouts, so, different attachments. So, as you can see, I'm experimenting angled grip, compensator, and reflex sight on the AR. And, you don't want to, so if you're doing what I'm doing, it will really help you out a lot with finding your perfect loadout. So, a tip inside of a tip is experiment with the guns. And the way I usually experiment with the guns is in, Terrorist Hunt. Because, it won't affect your KD in casual or ranked. And yeah. So, yeah. 6th, 7th tip, somewhere around there. Find your perfect loadout, okay? And as I said, don't stick to one set of attachments. Experiment, don't want to be just going angle grip and ACOG only. Mess around with different attachments in Terrorist Hunt. It won't hurt you. If anything, it will help you a lot. Eighth, seventh tip, somewhere around there. Crosshair placement. So if you don't know where what crosshair placement is, it's pretty much where I put my sight, or that white thing in the middle of the screen, aka a crosshair. So say I hear somebody sprinting around up here, and I'm in master bedroom, right? So the sprint sound will tell me that he's standing up. So I could put it at around head height or like mid height. Whereas if I don't hear like anything, he might be crouching. And if you ask like how would you know he's there, I could probably get a call out, I could use my drone.
10 seconds.
And yeah. And if they're
5
walking,
seconds remaining.
obviously you can't hear them. So it's
Run out
always
of time.
pretty good to put it like right there, that where before this came up, where like at the bottom of a window pane thing, whatever you want to call it, a window frame. That's like mid height for the crouching, or like neck height to head height, and that's like kind of like stomach area for actually no, if they're walking, move it up a little bit, because where I aimed was like it was a little bit too low for walking. Yeah, crosshair placement will help a lot in engagements.
Protect the bombs.
Ninth tip, I don't know. Fortifications. It'll help a lot, okay? On house, this is a very good spot. So, you could reinforce this to make sure, they aren't, like, soft breacher can't go in there. And yeah. And
10
fortification
seconds left.
goes unbelievably well with map
5
knowledge.
seconds.
Because if you have good map knowledge, you will know,
Bomb locations are secure.
popular, entry points that they go through, places that they don't go through, places that people avoid. So, like, places that people don't go through, you could lurk around in there. Places that they avoid, you could, like, hide somewhere in there and, like, get a really good flank. And yeah. 10th tip. A good team. A good team, will pretty much be like, you have a bunch of friends that, play Siege, and you just partner up with them, and you could have a more coordinated experience. And, you could be like, oh, I'll play Jaeger, let's get, like, a Mute, a Bandit, maybe, like, Goyo somewhere in there. So, like, play with friends, and, have a good team. As I said, a good team would pretty much be a well-coordinated team.
Your location has been
Or
compromised.
or like, it doesn't necessarily have to be friends either. It could be, you just talk in team chat or something. Yeah. And trying to think. I had one more in mind, but I forget what it was. I think it was oh yeah. Have like a balanced team. So like a balanced team would pretty much be like a team that has a bunch of different roles in them. On attack, you could have like somebody to get rid of gadgets, defender gadgets, so that could be like Callie or Thatcher. Soft breachers, Zoth or Ash. Hard breachers being Ace, Hibana, Thermite. And yeah,
15 seconds.
Those are like
10 seconds left.
your ideal teams.
5 seconds to go.
Let's get this round over with.
Time limit reached.
And yeah, God dang it. So I know this might be like I might have stated a lot of points in there. If you you know, if you don't remember any of them, just go back in the video. Because I cannot remember some of the points that I said. But yeah, if you thought this was helpful, go down below and leave a like if you like this video in general. Like it. If you didn't like it and you didn't think this was helpful, dislike it, and go in the comments down below and tell me, if you have any questions, if you are having some trouble with like ranking up, tell me, and maybe we could possibly talk at some point. And if you like all the other content on this channel, consider subscribing. It really supports the channel, and it's a big motivator for me. And yeah, as always, have a nice rest of your day. Bye.